Hello students. Good morning. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. And I hope you all have done well in your practice papers. Welcome back to the amazing session of grammar. Children, last lecture we have learned about nouns and types of nouns. Let's recall about it. Common noun, proper noun, collective noun, singular and plural noun, countable and uncountable noun, and gender. Today we are going to learn about concrete nouns, abstract nouns, material noun, simple noun, and compound noun. So let's start with it. First, we will be learning about concrete nouns. Concrete nouns have material body. They can be seen or touched. We can experience them through our senses, sight, hearing, smell, touch, or taste. Let's see some examples of concrete nouns. Shoes, train, television. Now, let's move on to some more examples of concrete nouns. Imagine you are sitting in the classroom. What can you see? Yes, kids. Benches, desk, blackboard. You can see them, feel them, and touch them. So, they are said to be concrete nouns. Would someone please answer the phone? In the sentence above, the noun phone is a concrete noun. You can touch it, see it, and hear it. Now, we will be learning about abstract nouns. Abstract nouns don't have material body. We cannot experience them through our senses. They are names of quality, action, or state. Now, let us see some examples of abstract nouns. Joy, fear, beauty. Children, you cannot touch or see the air, but you can feel the air, so it is said to be an abstract noun. Feelings like love, peace, kindness can also be expressed as abstract nouns. Material noun. Material noun is that what refers to a material or substance from which things are made. Let us go through some examples of material noun. Gold, wood, wool. Kids, gold bar is the material from which different ornaments are made like necklace and earrings. Same way we can take example of silver, diamond, bronze, copper. Kids, this woodlock is the material from which different objects can be made like table and chair. Same way we can make bed, carom board, pencil, wardrobe. Wool is the material from which sweaters can be made. We can also make woolen caps, wall hangings, socks. Material nouns are uncountable and in concrete form. Unlike abstract nouns, we can see, feel, hear, taste, or smell these nouns. Material nouns are found in nature, that is, animals, plants, elements, and later used by human to recreate various things of necessity. Students, let us take a look on some examples. Milk, leather, honey, cotton, perfume, wood, steel, salt, gold. Now students, let's see how these material nouns are used in the sentences. Shelly drinks 2 glasses of milk every day to become stronger. Cotton dresses are very cheap and comfortable. We run a steel company. Now, let us learn about simple noun. The term simple noun is sometimes used to describe the nouns used to make a compound noun. Children, let us go through the example of simple noun. Bus stop. Bus and stop are simple nouns. Bus and stop are used together to make the compound noun bus stop. Students, let us go through some more examples of simple noun. Sunflower, airport, keyboard. Let's start with compound noun. Some common and proper nouns are made up of more than one word. They are called compound nouns. Compound nouns are usually formed by noun plus noun or adjective plus noun. They can be written as one word, as two separate words, or with hyphen. Children, let's see some examples of compound noun. Newspaper, policeman, honeybee. I hope students, you all understood about today's topic. That's all for the day. Thank you, students. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear kids. Good morning. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Gurukul English Medium School. Kids, let's start with our grammar session. Students, in last lecture, we have studied about concrete nouns, abstract nouns, material noun, simple noun, and compound noun. Kids, today we are going to learn about adjectives and its kinds. Adjectives are known as describing words. Adjectives give us information about nouns. An adjective occurs before a noun. Let us learn some examples related to adjectives. My mom cooks delicious food. Here, food is a noun. The word delicious tells us something more about the food. Delicious is a describing word. It gives information about the food. Here, delicious is an adjective. They live in a beautiful house. Here, house is a noun. The word beautiful tells us something more about the house. Here, beautiful is an adjective. A pretty rose. Rose is the noun. The word pretty tells us something more about the rose. Pretty is a describing word. It gives information about the rose. Here, pretty is an adjective. Kinds of adjectives. Adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of number, demonstrative adjectives. Adjectives of quality. Adjectives of quality tells us about the kind of person, place, animal or thing. It answers the question what kind when asked to the noun. They tell us about the shape, size and color of a particular noun. Let us go through some examples of adjectives of quality. The naughty puppy hid behind the flower pot. Here, the word naughty describes the quality of puppy. This new novel is very interesting. Here, the word new is adjective of quality. It describes the quality of novel. Now, kids, we will learn about adjectives of quantity. Adjectives of quantity answers the question how much when asked to the noun. Some, any, no, enough, all, plenty are some of the adjectives of quantity. We use adjectives of quantity when we don't want the exact number of nouns. Adjectives like no, any, some are used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Now, let us go through some examples of adjective of quantity. I can see enough juice in the jug. Here, enough is the adjective of quantity. It is describing the quantity of juice. There is little water in the pot. Here, little is the adjective of quantity. It is describing the quantity of water. Adjectives of number. Adjectives of number answers how many when asked to the noun. Adjectives of number shows the exact number of nouns with their position or place. Let us go through some examples of adjectives of number. There are 11 players in a hockey team. Here, the number 11 is describing the number of players. Raj has 2 pens. Here, the number 2 is describing the number of pens. Demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives are used to point out or draw our attention to something. Example, these, that, those. This and this are used to talk about the things that are near to us. That and those are used to talk about the things that are not near to us. This and that are used before singular noun. These and those are used before plural noun. Kids, let us go through some examples of demonstrative adjectives. I want those gorgeous marbles. Here, word those is demonstrative adjective. Next, many people died in that earthquake. Here, the word that is demonstrative adjective. Thank you, kids. Bye bye. Good morning, my dear kids. How are you all? Welcome back to Gurukul English Medium School. Kids, let's start with today's grammar period. Students, in last lecture we have learned about adjectives and its kinds. Can you guess what we are going to learn today? Kids, there were 3 friends named Akash, Akshay and Ajay. Akash and Akshay had their exams, and after some days, results were out. Akash scored more marks than Akshay. Akshay was sad because he scored less marks than Akash. So Ajay said to Akshay, "You can also get good marks like Akash." "Yes, Ajay, you are right," said Akshay. So students, can you guess what is this conversation about? No. Don't worry students, I will tell you. Kids, they are comparing Akash and Akshay's marks, where Akash has scored more marks than Akshay. So, can you guess what we are going to learn today? Yes, kids, our today's topic is adjectives and degrees of comparison. Adjectives change in form when they show comparison. Adjectives can be put in 3 degrees based on their use in comparison. The 3 degrees are positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Positive degree. An adjective is said to be in the positive degree when there is no comparison. Example, bright, tall, cold. Comparative degree. An adjective is said to be in the comparative degree when it is used to compare 2 persons, animals or things. The adjective which ends with er is said to be comparative degree. Example, brighter, taller, colder. When 2 people, animals or things are compared, a comparative degree is used by putting er to the adjective word in association with the word then. In some cases, more is used. In association with means in connection with or together with. Superlative degree. An adjective is in superlative degree when it is used to compare more than 2 persons, animals or things. The adjective which ends with est is said to be superlative degree. Example, brightest, tallest, coldest. Kids, there are some rules in degrees of comparison. So, let's go through it. When the positive degree ends in a consonant with a vowel before it, we double the consonant and then add er and est. Example, thin, thinner, thinnest. Dim, dimmer, dimmest. Here, in the word thin, last letter n is doubled because second last letter I is a vowel. Same way in the word dim, last letter m is doubled because second last letter I is a vowel. When the positive degree ends in y and has a consonant before it, we change y into I and then add er and est. Example, easy, easier, easiest. Here, y is replaced with I and then er and est is added. Same way, next example, lazy, lazier, laziest. The adjectives that end with E, we only add R and ST. Example, large, larger, largest. Brave, braver, bravest. Here, large and brave are positive degree, larger and braver are comparative degree, and largest and bravest are superlative degree. Next, we use the before superlatives. We often use in after superlatives. Some adjectives have irregular form of comparison. Irregular form means some adjective degrees are same. They cannot be changed in any circumstances. Here are some examples of adjectives that have irregular form of comparison. Good, better, best. Well, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Ill, worse, worst. Far, farther, farthest. Much, more, most. Many, more, most. Words ending with IVE, FUL, ING, OUS, ENT and ANT. We add more for comparative degree and most for superlative degree. Examples are active, more active, most active. Useful, more useful, most useful. Courageous, more courageous, most courageous. Intelligent, more intelligent, most intelligent. Important, more important, most important. Students, keep all the rules in your mind while changing the degrees of comparison. Thank you, kids. Bye. Take care.